you hear the word leader, what comes to mind? It might be things like decisive, visionary, or you might think about skills such as being a good communicator or knowing how to negotiate good outcomes. But one attribute that rarely comes to mind and yet is essential is that of being a good facilitator. Influential leaders know that good facilitation can mark that difference because a facilitator knows how to draw out different ideas, balance those differing perspectives. They notice what's said and not said in the room, and they're ensuring that everyone feels heard and valued and has the opportunity to contribute. Great leaders don't tell people what to do. They create the conditions for people to contribute and collaborate to their best ability. And that's so important because leadership, it's not a solo venture. And leaders who facilitate know that they can't succeed alone. And so what they do is bring clarity to roles. They bring that ability to contribute. And so they're involving the right people at the right time. And as they're doing that, they're paying attention to how people feel through the process. Because when people feel heard, engagement rises. When people know that their perspective matters to you, even if you're not agreeing with that perspective, they're more willing to share, to debate, to challenge assumptions. And that's so important. So for you, it's about presence, listening without being distracted. It's asking questions before offering solutions. It's seeking to understand with empathy and compassion. It's knowing that you don't have the license on being right. And the great thing about being a good facilitator, you don't need to have all the answers. What you're doing is facilitating the conversation in the room so that those good answers rise to the top. And so your role is to support everyone in the process to do their best thinking. And so that means what you're doing is guiding the conversation so that you're surfacing those insights. You're creating that safe space, safe environment where people are willing to contribute, to challenge assumptions and expectations. And when you do that, that's when the real wisdom in the room emerges. And then you'll get better outcomes. So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Ask yourself, do you just chair meetings? Or are you actually facilitating deep, rich conversations? Are you surfacing the ideas or shutting them down? Are you creating that safe environment for people to share, learn, and grow? As author Max Dupree said, leadership is much more an art and a belief and a condition of the heart than a set of things to do. And in that art, that's where the skill of facilitation arises. So just remember, facilitation can be that secret skill that you can use to elevate how you lead, connect, and grow. Take care. Have a great week.